Good morning, everyone. I would like to begin by thanking JTB and Miss Toner for the beautiful First Friday devotions we have just watched for the month of February. Well done to all those students who read so beautifully, with special mention to those students who read in Irish and to the students who helped demonstrate how the St. Brigid's Cross is made. A special thank you to Miss McAteer for hosting the St. Brigid's Cross workshop and to Miss Murphy who helped put the devotions together. We see St. Brigid celebrated across Ireland in our local parish churches and schools. St. Brigid epitomises everything a strong Irish woman should be, and she holds a special place in many Irish hearts, including mine. I grew up in Violet Hill Avenue, just off the Armagh Road, and my local chapel was St. Brigid's. St. Brigid's Chapel was opened in 1970 to serve the parishioners of the Meadow, Derrybeg and the Armagh Road. And for many Our Lady's students, both past and present, this is their local chapel. This is where they celebrate Mass and receive the sacraments. St. Brigid is actually the first native-born Irish saint and a true role model for Irish women. She was direct, confident and outgoing. She knew what she wanted and she made sure she accomplished her goals. I think we could all add her to our list of inspirational female role models. We celebrated St. Brigid's Day on Tuesday, the 1st of February. JTB taught us about Brigid's life. They showed us how St. Brigid was a healer of the sick and lame, a midwife of the faith, and they described her as having cult status in Ireland. St. Brigid's Day celebrates the arrival of spring, longer, warmer days, and an emergence from the darkness of winter. It is also seen as a way to celebrate women and the Celtic goddesses' heritage as a symbol of feminine energy. This leads us nicely into the second half of today's devotions, which is an assembly presented by 6 of our S2 students on the theme of period dignity, a topic that is important for every student in our school. Beth, Blaheen, Sinead, Ria, Molly and Grace are an excellent example of the confident and strong students we have in Our Ladies, students who epitomise Brigid's characteristics. They form the Period Dignity Steering Group and they're going to deliver their Period Dignity Assembly to you. So thank you for your attention this morning. I'm going to pass you over now to the group and I ask that you give them your undivided attention. Thank you.
Welcome to our whole school assembly on period dignity.
We hope this assembly will help you to understand the term period dignity, to understand the impacts of menstruation on the emotional, mental, social and educational well-being of pupils, and to raise awareness of the Period Dignity Initiative in school.
Let's begin by asking a question. How comfortable do you really feel talking about periods?
For me, it's awkward and embarrassing.
Personally, I feel quite open talking about it.
You may have heard people talk about period poverty and period dignity. What do these terms mean?
Period poverty is poor menstrual knowledge and access to period products. Period dignity means affordable access, shameless access and broad access to everything you need to manage your periods.
We are now going to ask you to watch a short video clip that highlights the problems of period poverty which thousands of young people face. We will then ask you to discuss with your class what you felt or thought while watching the video.
I never said anything. Yeah, I pulled quite when we were on the road. You were the one. Oh my gosh. I don't see you paid for your last time. Yeah, but you can pay for the second time. You can pay for the second time. I pay on the PC. We should sort it out. See the ball. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, the buzz is coming in it.
on your I weren't looking her out, I just thought I'd tell you. But here, just use this. Sorry. So, Sarah says you've not been in class for a bit.
I'm sorry, love. I've been working doubles, but we had the meter need topping up and it's just a bit tight again this month, so...
Chloe, I'm making do as well.
We'll sort something next month. I promise.
Been away, have you?
Yeah, that's stuff on.
Right, yeah, same. You'll be alright, yeah? My sister, she was like the same. Anyway, don't worry about the jumper. Shut up. Lovely. Yeah, get him on the jumper. No, it's not my jumper. It's your cousin's jumper. Yeah, but love me, I'm not trying to go.
Take a couple of minutes to discuss what you felt or thought while watching the video.
The Northern Ireland Period Dignity Scheme was launched in September of 2021. The Period Dignity Pilot Scheme aims to ensure products are available to all learners where and when they need them, as well as aiming to provide educational support within the school setting. As you will remember, the initiative was launched in Our Ladies in November of Term 1.
So why does period dignity matter to us, and why should it matter to you? There are a number of reasons why period dignity matters to us.
Firstly, period products are a necessity, but they are expensive. Tight budgets can leave people forced to prioritise other purchases, leaving them without the right period products, without enough period products, or without any period products at all.
Secondly, many students will miss out on school or struggle to concentrate fully.
Thirdly, as a society, we treat periods as very shameful, something that must be kept a secret. Bleeding through your clothes is embarrassing. Buying tampons is embarrassing. Asking for tampons can be embarrassing.
SIA carried out a survey in 2021 to gain an insight into the frequency and extent of period poverty and other issues relating to period dignity in Northern Ireland. Some of the results were a real surprise to us, such as
Over 27% of respondents have difficulty accessing period products, either at home or in school.
A lack of period dignity can have a significant impact on some students. Physical impacts include things like muscle aches and headaches.
Emotional impacts can include mood swings and anxiety.
Societal and environmental impacts include missing school and not being able to participate in activities that you usually enjoy.
And educational impacts include things like not being able to concentrate or not knowing who to talk to.
So why are we committed to providing free period products in Our Ladies, and why is it so important? Free period products can keep young people in school, improve concentration, encourage participation in sport, and support good health.
They prevent people having to make dehumanising choices, to wear the wrong products, or worse, a quality product, or to wear a product for longer than a hygienic than is hygienic or safe.
In Our Ladies, we believe that access to period products is a right, not a privilege. Free products not only help end period poverty, they promote equality. The knowledge that products are there in case you forget them or start unexpectedly can be very reassuring, so providing free period products ensures all people can menstruate with dignity.
One of the main purposes of today's assembly is to raise awareness of this scheme in school. We want to consult you, the students. This scheme is for you. We want to listen to your ideas and concerns.
We plan to do this by asking you to complete a brief survey. We will send a link for this to your form teachers and hopefully you can post it in the Google Classroom.
This survey will ask about which period products you would like to see provided, how this should be distributed and accessed,
How you can help prevent misuse and vandalism. We feel it is important to remember that anyone who menstruates can access products, including transgender men or non-binary individuals, and the language we use is gender neutral.
We plan to inform parents and all staff about the project, and we want to make you aware who the school's period dignity key contacts are.
So our key contacts are Mrs. Mason and Mrs. Close. Training has been provided by SEA for the period dignity key contact in school. Mrs. McVeigh is also there to help support the scheme. The period dignity steering group, that's us, we are
Beth, Sinead,
Blaine,
Grace.
Rhea.
And Molly. The Education Department are funding the supply of period products in schools. These are some of the products available for purchase. The survey will ask you to let us know what products you would like the school to stock.
This scheme is very important for schools, but implementing it is not going to be easy. A number of challenges are shown on the diagram on the screen. For us in Our Ladies, the biggest challenge so far has been vandalism and abuse of the products. It's very sad to say, but some of our own students are flushing unused products in their wrappers down the toilets, causing toilets to be blocked and bathrooms to be closed. Some are using the products to vandalise bathrooms. This behaviour is not on and it needs to stop. Everyone in school has a responsibility to make sure this stops. Remember the campaign, be an upstander and not a bystander. Someone knows who is doing this. Don't just walk away and say nothing. Tell a member of staff so that they can talk to those students who are responsible and help them to change their behaviour. Otherwise, we risk the products being removed from bathrooms and no longer being freely available, and we will have to go back to asking Miss McVeigh for them, which should not be necessary.
To raise awareness for the initiative, we are launching a poster campaign. We are asking students to design a poster to display in one of the bathrooms in school to highlight the reasons for the initiative and encourage appropriate use of the products. Some examples are shown on screen, but there are lots of ideas online. You can do it as an individual or as a group, and we would like one per form class. There are prizes such as £10 Nicoletta voucher, a £10 grounded voucher, and a £10 La Dolce Vita voucher. We ask that the posters are size A4 and the closing date is the 20th of February.
To recap, period dignity means affordable access, shameless access and broad access to everything you need to manage your periods.
Menstruation impacts on the social, emotional, mental and educational well-being of pupils.
We would like to raise awareness of the period dignity initiative in school. We can do this by completing a pupil survey, identifying our key contacts, having the poster competition and sending a letter to parents.
That's the end of our assembly, and thank you very much for listening.
Thank
you.